What it do, everybody? This is your girl, Barbiemonroethegoat. Welcome to an episode of Unfiltered and Undisputed, Barbie Monroe Underground. I am your host, Barbiemonroethegoat. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I just wanted to get into some things about how pretty much basically it seemed like we literally went from the rise and the fall of reality TV. We wanted to get into something that I was pretty much meet dog BSF welcome, that I pretty much wanted to get into about what y'all thoughts about reality TV. I feel like, me personally, reality TV was pretty much a happy accident. You had the writer strike going on, and then the origins of reality TV, you can pretty much think about, I'm doing good, baby, how you doing? That I could think about is, originally it started with the whole drug epidemic. And it was a lot of news stations that was covering real live, we back in the 80s, everybody heard about it. But people was seeing, this was a first time people were seeing actual ride-alongs and actual raids in real time. This is literally the first time they seen it. And at the time, you had Fox, back in the day when they was trying to make their mark after their 1986 launch. So Fox got wind to it, and they was looking for something new to elevate to find their way to be, I considered Fox one of the bad boys of the big three. They wasn't taken seriously when they first launched in 1986. They really wasn't taken seriously. So a lot of news outlets during the whole drug epidemic in the 80s was basically taking the viewers on raids. And that's when they released Cops in 1989. And what my point is, I feel like when it comes to reality TV, I hope y'all with me on this. Thank you. Hit them likes, hit the For You page, because we finna get up into this conversation tonight about how we went from, with reality TV, we went from showing real people and discussing real people to pretty much it became exploitive. And if stick around with me so I can break it down for you. I'm giving you a full breakdown. So Cops actually opened up the eyes and shed a light on police officers, they day-to-day arrest, all of that. And then that was the first dose of reality TV that we have actually saw. Reality TV didn't just start with Cops. It's been around. But Cops was kind of the first recognizable reality show that put reality TV on the forefront. And then yes, I am back in my bag speaking nothing but facts. But then you had MTV. And you know what, y'all? I feel like it is the end of an era for MTV. And I never thought this was going to happen. But I feel like what kind of caused MTV to go down by the wayside was they pretty much lost their way. They lost their way, and they couldn't get with the times. I remember when they just showed music videos. When they just had music videos, they had Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead was pretty much used as a pipeline to promote music videos. And you had MTV in 1992 released The Real World. Now, The Real World was my show. I loved me some, thank you, Labby. I loved me some Real World. But back then they spoke on major they spoke on major topics. Like, first of all, it was something new seeing seven people from different walks of life, different races, different religions, different sexual orientations, diversity, living all under one roof. It was, don't get me wrong, the real world had their messy moments. But in the first few seasons, they have actually discussed real topics. They discussed sexuality, AIDS, racism, sexism, everything. They didn't, it was no holds barred when it came to the first few seasons of the real world. They was discussing they was shedding a light on real subjects that was going on. And then you had young 20 somethings still trying to find themselves. But how do we get from that? How do we get from cops to the real world to Jerry Springer? Where reality, even though is daytime TV, but Jerry Springer is considered a form of reality TV. How did we go from that, where they just shedded a light on real topics, real subjects, like, to it being downright exploitive? And Jerry Springer opened up the floodgates of people putting all their business out there on TV, looking a fool, clowning, fighting. And I don't even think Jerry Springer himself actually thought that his show was going to blow up the way it did. But it set a precedence of what reality TV is today. And then the most exploitive, I feel like, my opinion, the most exploitive of reality TV was in the 2000s. Because I have watched a lot of reality shows now as an adult that I seen as a kid. And it was a lot of stuff that did not sit well with me. Yeah, Maury was just as bad. Because I feel like this, like, I'm going to get off topic, but I feel like this with Maury. And I'm not judging some of the women that was on the show multiple times, but I just feel like, first of all, DNA test and all of that is something you can handle at a doctor's office or at a courtroom. Why in the fuck would you think going on a talk show for a DNA test? Yeah. Why would you think going on a talk show for a DNA test would have been a good result? And then I feel bad for the kids of the women who have had multiple appearances. I feel bad for them because they have to grow up seeing this shit. Seeing your mom pretty much basically being on the show multiple times, and you gotta ask her that question, like, who my father is, and she can't even tell you. Because she got so many people on, she done tested so many men. I want to know how the babies felt about that. Growing up seeing that and looking back on that like, damn. Yeah, Steve Wilkos was just as bad, but honestly, what the difference between Steve Wilkos and Jerry Springer, Steve actually discussed real subjects that was going on. But I feel like even with the Steve Wilkos show with some of those guests, I feel like a lot of them, I'm like, if you accusing somebody of doing something heinous like a Law and Order SVU case, you don't need to be going on Steve Wilkos. You need to be taking your ass down to the police station and filing charges. But that is my point. It's like, how did we go from cops showing real life, like showing police in action in real time, to rock house raids in the 80s on nightly news, to the real world when they discussed real subjects and actually had a cast member that was battling AIDS and actually died, to we head to the 2000s into the 90s where people just basically getting exploited for ratings. And even with these competition shows wasn't no better. With Making a Band and America's Next Top Model and all of them, especially Making a Band, we all knew Diddy ass was diabolical. You literally had them. Yeah, it was very unfiltered, and it shedded a light about what was really going on. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have an open dialogue tonight. I'm gonna invite some people up because I want to know what you guys' opinion. Do you think reality TV has lost its way? And what do you think where we went from real people sharing their real lives and telling their stories to basically getting exploited? And also this, hello everybody. Yeah,
Hello.
Jersey Shore was my show too.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Barbie?
How's everybody doing tonight?
The
I'm
GOAT.
good.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing? So this is how we're gonna do this conversation. We're gonna do it one at a time. Like, this is how we're gonna do it because I'm gonna have to control the room because it's some people, especially if we get a lot of people up in here, a lot of people like talk over each other and I can't hear everybody. So I'm gonna go with King John first. So what do you think? And I want to know everybody's opinion on my topic tonight. Like how we went from basically regular reality TV to now you pretty much seeing it. We pretty much considered the reality show.
I used to watch Cops a lot on TV, like in the 90s.
Was ahead of his time because I'm like with, and plus since we is discussing Fox, I'm finna get up on them too in this show too about how the way Fox, WB, and UPN has actually used basically black programming to put themselves on, and then once they made their money they jump ship. And I feel like to this day, I honestly feel like Stars is pretty much becoming the modern day Fox.
Right. And
But
my mom, man,
but I'm gonna segue into that later. But what you were saying, King John, put your
no,
stank on it. You got the floor.
and my mom was telling me that BET has been terminated. Like they took BET away. So
Yeah, they got rid of BT. They got rid of MTV. I think VH1 is about to be gone. They got rid of a lot of stuff.
You mean Tyler Perry Entertainment Television? 'Cause that's all it is
Pretty
now.
much, that's basically what BET is. Tyler Perry Entertainment and Television. And I actually talked about in my last show with Tyler Perry. It's like I haven't, when it come to him, I haven't heard anything, like he ain't ever put out any content that's uplifting. I understand the black struggle, but like, do you always have to, like, I understand the black struggle, but do you always have to talk about trauma? Like, how many times you gotta have movies about somebody getting unalived or somebody having AIDS or somebody on Rockstar vitamins, or how many times?
right, that's like the movie Four Color Girls. I cannot watch that movie no more.
You know what, for Color Girls, I seen that movie in theaters when I was in high school. That was a one-time watch.
So it's
I
Precious.
I haven't seen that movie since.
And Precious.
Precious is another movie I've seen in theaters. Like, Precious is a movie I can't watch, but it's also another movie that you can't find no more. But we had it on bootleg. When I was in high school, my mama had it on bootleg. It was called Mississippi Damned.
Oh yeah.
Seen it.
And when I say that movie was traumatizing, I mean traumatizing. Like me, I can't binge watch Sons and Anarchy, let alone watch movies like Precious and Mississippi Damned.
Like, is it traumatizing? Like Terrifier traumatized?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Sons and Anarchy is a show I can't binge watch because I'm like, especially in the later seasons, it is so damn violent. I'm like, yeah, I can't binge watch this.
I cannot binge watch Spiral, Chris Rock. It's like Saw. I cannot binge watch that either. It was a one time thing. That's it.
Yeah, it's a lot of shows that, and it's just like when it comes, like I understand the black struggle is real, but it just seemed like really with Tyler Perry movies, even his shows, is just so fucking dark. Just so dark. And it's like, do it always have to be? But yeah, like how, yeah, like in the beginning, like with my point exactly, since we're not just talking about, just reality TV. We just gonna be talking about TV in general. Because this is something that I'm passionate about. And like I just feel like how the hell did we get here where pretty much damn near everything you see on TV is so low vibrational.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Shit.
go ahead, bro.
And that's
throw
just
all
so
the shit
damn
away.
dark.
Throw all the shit away and just start off from scratch. That's how I feel. Just throw
Yeah,
it all away.
but I just feel like Hollywood has gotten lazy. But I also feel like when it comes to reality TV now, it burnt
They're running out of ideas. I'm sorry, Bobby. I didn't mean to cut you off. But yeah, they run out of ideas in Hollywood. That's
Yeah,
what it
they
feels
did.
like.
Looks like I came in on a good time too, because I was going to chime in right quick, because it looks like all this reality TV with black stroke and everything, they do that to control the narrative. They do that to make the public view a certain demographic of people a certain way. Because like you were saying earlier with Tyler Perry, he contributes to that. Because every time you see a Tyler Perry movie, it's either black women single with kids and struggling. The dark-skinned black man got to be the issue, then the light-skinned man come and save him. I'm telling you. Most Tyler Perry
you
movies.
You knocked it on the head, Black. You knocked it right on the head because it seemed like the dark-skinned dudes always the abusive ones. And then you got the light-skinned dude.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Charles, a dark-skinned dude, beating her ass, and then all of a sudden Orlando want to come in, swoop in, and say with them nasty ass braids we got. It's like, bro. I'm like, first of all, bro, what's going on right now, man? Like, come on, bro.
I was about to talk about them damn buy one get one free shake and go wigs. Tyler Perry always putting on his damn actors. I'm like, Shamar Moore, y'all couldn't just wait. I got him and Boris Kojo mixed up, but one of them light skinned dudes. They look alike. I'm like, you couldn't have him wear his real hair.
I was like, when I saw Shamar Moore wearing that braids on his head, I was like, why you look like Craig David out walking away?
My point exactly. And fix better wigs for your actors.
Right? Right. You just had that thing on their head. I'm like, okay, what is this? What's this on top of the head? Is a microphone?
They said we on a budget.
Yeah, we on a budget.
Man, for real. He had to make sure that movie hit the studios and got some revenue.
Hey, OJ the Juice, man. But I just feel like he always try to pull on the heartstrings of the black struggle. Microphone in the wig.
I was just about to mention that. Y'all know that microphones that used to be hanging on their foreheads in the plays?
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
I'm like, microphone on the head, but it's like, why does it always and he contribute to that, always pushing the negative. Always pushing the negative.
It makes you question what he went through in his household though. Because all these repetitive messages make you wonder, like, bro, what'd you go through in your childhood? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, like, what the hell is going on in your damn childhood? Because, you always pushing a woman that's single, or she homeless, or she getting beat up, or she, going through, or somebody got AIDS, or it's a mess.
Y'all watched the Straw with Taraji, right? I think
Oh
it's
no,
called
I ain't see that movie.
Last Straw. I did, bruh. They did Tiana Taylor so dirty, and they did Taraji really dirty in that movie, bro. I'm like, damn. Like,
Yeah,
they
I
had
heard.
Taraji going through it. There was no positive in that movie at all. Like, the movie was
Nope.
just straight
No,
up
like
depressing all the way through.
and we shouldn't be surprised when it comes to a Tyler Perry movie. Nothing is gonna be positive. It's gonna be family trauma. It's gonna be drama. It's gonna be somebody get their ass whooped. It's gonna be somebody on that stuff on them rock star vitamins
Yep. That's
on the
like
rock star
It's
pop rocks.
it's
Then
it's very dated, but also not only just being dated. I remember the one movie with Taraji P Henson where she had to take in these kids, and she's like a
oh,
jazz
I could do
singer.
that by myself.
Yeah,
yeah.
that came from somebody's grandma or grandpa or something. Like I swear, like
Yeah, and then they had her as an
she's at the
alcoholic.
clubs. She's at the clubs. Oh, hold on, I gotta take this call. I'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
But then it was
You,
like,
you know,
hell,
you know what's
hell,
crazy
hell,
about that movie
hell.
though? You want to know what's crazy about that movie? That
What?
movie, this time, the light skinned man was the bad guy, but he couldn't find no other like lighter skinned black man, so he pulled a Mexican out the door and decided to
My
make him the
point is
savior.
that
I'm like, bruh,
Oh,
all
you
right.
put the black
I'm
woman
like,
on
you
me.
could find no other. You could find no other light skinned man. You just
That,
gotta
that was
mix.
his chance to bring in a dark skinned dude and make him the savior, but nah, he had to
My
go
point
to a
exactly.
whole
I'm
nother
like, Omar
demographic
Epps
of people.
wasn't picking up the phone. You couldn't get
Mhm.
Mekhi Phifer. Like you could get one of them too. Like they wasn't picking up the phone.
It's like it's like a Budia's big happy family with Bow Wow, and that one girl kept getting on his nerves. Byron and Bow Wow and Bow
Yeah,
Wow.
and then not even just that. A lot of his movies push stereotypes too.
Yeah, true.
A lot of his movies push stereotypes, and it's just like, do we have to like? We know the struggle is real being black. We know
Mhm.
I miss movies back in the 90s, like with Boys in the Hood. Like, yeah, they was considered low vibrational, but they had a message behind it.
Hot Boys with Snoop Dogg.
It was a
Boys,
message.
Baby Boy with Snoop and Tyrese.
It was a think piece. And honestly, with Boys in the Hood, justice for Doughboy.
Justice and Don't Be a Menace. But it turns to funny, but it got serious. Baby
Yeah.
Boy, it got real serious with Snoop Dogg because it played as a villain.
Yeah, but I just feel like
Well,
Hollywood has
shit,
gotten
he
lazy.
came damn near at the end of the movie. I can
Yeah.
barely call him a villain.
Mm-hmm. But that's
But
the movies that I do miss. Like a lot of people like it's low vibrational. Like, yes, is it violent? Yes, is it low vibrational? But it's also I don't necessarily consider it low vibrational because it was a think piece. Is it opening up to what was going on at that time
and what's still going on?
and what is still going on that people don't want to talk about. But folks want to always push the damn narrative. Just like I'm finna get ready and segue because I'm about to get Fox and Stars together because I feel like Stars is turning into the modern day Fox network.
Oh,
You want to
Stars, I
know
ain't
why
seen
I
none of
say that?
Stars. No. Yeah, go ahead.
The reason why I say that, because I'm like, now all of a sudden, because nobody was checking for Stars until Power premiered in 2014. Nobody
What
was
was
checking for
that?
Stars. Like,
What was
people,
that?
huh?
No, I'm just saying, what was the show called where Snoop Dogg was acting like a preacher?
BMF.
B,
Oh, yeah,
BMF.
BMF. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
But what I was saying was, like, that's when they wanted to start getting into all of the black content. You had Power, then you had BMF, then you had P Valley and all that. Now all
Empire.
of a sudden that y'all have made money off these shows and off the backs of 50 Cent and Courtney Kemp, because let's keep it real. 50 Cent is just the executive producer. I'm not saying he's not part of it. Power is his baby, but let's give Courtney Kemp credit too.
Mm-hmm.
But if it wasn't for them, like y'all have made money off the backs of them, Now all of a sudden that y'all made y'all money, now y'all want to rebrand and y'all want to cancel all these shows now because they did what it had to do.
Push that narrative and move on to the next bag.
Push that narrative and move on to the next bag. That was no different than what Fox did in the 90s. Because they already know when it comes to black programming, they already know we loyal. We will tune in. We will support our own. Even if it is low vibrational, even if it is stereotypical, we still gonna support. Due to the fact that it's black creators behind it. And
Yeah,
as soon
it's
as
the fact
we,
that like I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's the fact that like we support like a lot of black actors and actresses, and we want to
yeah,
see them on the big screen. So they're obviously gonna make you watch that show and contribute, go to the theater, spend your money to see these actors and actresses. But my thing is, I don't know why certain people play repetitive roles, because if you notice in Hollywood, a lot of black actors play the same role in a lot of movies. Look at Megan Good; she always playing the eye candy. She always
yeah.
playing like these roles where it's like dude, you played this role like 3 times already.
My point
Like,
exactly.
Like her in the cookout, and her in
yep,
Stomp the Yard, and
Biker
her
Boys.
and
Yeah.
Friday when she was little.
Yep.
And
Well,
Well, she was a kid in there, but
that was the only time we actually, and she was in Eve's Bayou too. But that was pretty much the only time we actually seen her like play something big. And as she got older, I felt like when it comes to them roles, they kind of objectified her and they typecasted her
yep.
into being the eye candy, and that's that. I felt like because she is a damn good actress. I just feel like they typecasted her, and that's the problem when it comes to us. When it comes to acting and whatever, they always put us in that one fucking box.
Yep. And like they did with
always put us in that one box.
And look at Monique. She always playing like the fat girl role, like the abusive mother role. Like it's always an aggressive
or
role
the
for
best
her.
friend, or they always put us in that box, and it's like we can't be multifaceted.
Yep. Or what's that woman called? What's that woman name who was at Kingdom Come? Who was like who used a spoon hitting the freaking phone? I forgot her name. Loretta Devine. Yeah, Loretta Devine.
Yeah, she always playing somebody's mama.
Yeah.
Like
and she was in the PJs.
I'm telling you, bro.
Jennifer Lewis or Alfred Woodard.
Yes,
she was playing them the main 3, and I think I'm missing somebody else.
And she always in the hospital.
Everybody, mama,
bro, and she always in the hospital dying. I'm like, bro, damn, you die every movie.
That's true.
And she was in the PJs. They're good. What are you doing? Woo, good, woo.
Yeah, the PJs used to be my show. It's actually on Tubi.
Yeah. Burial. What are you doing, Burial?
But yeah, it's just like I just feel like we are very multifaceted. We are very talented, and we can play numerous of other roles besides just one role. But how the way Hollywood gets down, they want to typecast. They want to typecast people.
Gabrielle Union and damn with LL Cool J.
Deliver Us from Evil. That's what that was.
Yeah, that one. And she was
in OJ the Juice.
She was in the movie with DMX. Rest in peace.
Yeah, but it's just like, can we play something other than pimps, hoes, and drug dealers? I blame? I also blame the 70s blaxploitation films of the reason why TV and film is presented to us today.
And with T.I.
Because it all started with the 70s blaxploitation film.
Right.
And Hollywood was willing to make money off of exploiting us. And it's just like, we just can't, it's like, we can't stand for it no more.
Right? That's like,
that's the reason why I just feel like it's 2 Hollywoods. You have a white Hollywood and you got a black Hollywood. But then again, when it comes to black Hollywood, people don't take it seriously. And I feel like we really need to start doing it.
Well, I'm gonna just say that it's because a lot of black people want to just take a bag. Like, bro, I don't care what role they give me. Like, well, I do care what role they give me, but I'm not finna just take money and just subject it to a stereotypical role. Like, you ain't finna make me a big worm, you know what I'm saying, or a Debo. Like, bro, I ain't playing that role, bro. I'm sorry. You better give me a fucking lawyer You know what I'm saying? I can play
Yeah.
that.
But the only reason why they do that, shit, thank you, Star. But the only reason why they do that shit because they know we like money more than integrity.
Yep.
Right.
A lot of us like money.
Yeah, it's like,
And I'm like, at what fucking cost?
And
At what damn cost?
And we gotta hold our people accountable because it's so many black men. I want to say the term on here, but I can't. But it's a lot of, you know, raccoon, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them that'll sell out to the white man in a minute over a bag.
You got plenty of them in Hollywood wrestling. You got plenty of them that's willing to be like like Booker T. Oh, I'm gonna be a team player.
Team like
player, that's what he does.
Like Ice Cube when he left NWA. When Jerry Heller he said he didn't sign the contract. Jerry Heller said,
no, he didn't sign it. And you know what? We might be getting off topic because I actually seen a video because they was discussing the whole damn UFC fight that happened at the White House. I didn't watch that shit.
I ain't
watching. We got way too many people.
You know who was at the White House? Terrence Crawford was there. I said, "Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
you gonna be there with the president, shit. Bro? Come on, man."
Yeah, we got way too much shit going on in this country right now, and this motherfucker want to have a UFC fight on the White House lawn. And you know what? Everybody, I even said CM Punk.
That's what they are. I mean,
wait, hold. I'm responding to what Star was saying. I said that CM Punk was a fucking prima donna, and whatever the case may be through his character. But honestly, CM Punk has always kind of stood on business when it came to he don't support racists. But then again, like CM Punk, if you was even invited, I'm pretty sure your ass would have been there too.
I was just gonna say, I think CM Punk is performative.
I think
his ass would have been there too.
Look, because I think CM Punk plays the part to where he wants to please the majority. Because my thing is, a lot of stuff that he does comes off as performative. Like it doesn't seem genuine sometimes. Like, sure, he says he doesn't support this, but I feel like a lot of stuff he does is not genuine.
It's like Batista was doing a video.
You don't think so?
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but
but Batista stayed on business. Batista does stand on business.
But you feel like a racist is a racist and you hate this company and all this shit. Why did you go back to the same company that fired you on your wedding day?
Right.
Yep.
Why would you go back to the same fucking company that have snaked you time and time and time again?
Right. Like in 2011.
Why would you go back to the same fucking company? That's the reason why, honestly, when it comes to CM Punk, I'm not fucking buying what he's selling me. Because it's like, if you really didn't give a fuck about this company, you feel like a racist is a racist, why did you go back?
Hey, that's like, remember in 2011, CM Punk was cross-sitting with his legs covered. And he said, this company would have been better if Vince McMahon's on alive. That's going to be run by Steph and Triple H and the rest of his dumb family.
Yeah.
And now you're back. And Triple H say, this is what we do. I get tired of hearing him saying that this is what we do.
At this point, he don't even know what he do. But anyway,
he doesn't see color too. I see the video say he doesn't see color. But you see a cross-eyed Shawn Michaels.
Hey, Locke. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. I just feel like this, honestly, when it comes to, you know, our community, when it comes to, you know, TV, film, sports, whatever, I just feel like a lot of us is more so focused on money instead of instead of legacy.
We make shit cool. That's what we do. We make shit cool.
Yeah, but we don't get our roses for it. And that's the reason why I always stress this too. If you have an idea, if you got anything going on, if you have a dance, whatever, even if you're doing this, trademark your shit.
They take this shit from us.
You have to protect your shit so nobody can take it from you. Like, I am tired of people having ideas.
Right.
And having ideas and they hard work get stolen from them, watered down, and it flourishes.
It's like the movie Michael. I love that movie. That movie was freaking
Or
like I
just
watched
like
it
the
today.
Dream Girls when they was got me a Cadillac.
And everybody was so freaking and I had the critics making fun saying, oh, like Michael wasn't that good. Oh, you haven't seen the movie Michael? He had some ideas. He created Thriller. He created Billie Jean, Beat It. And then he was doing something that popped in his head and made it worldwide. And he was a genius for doing Thriller.
Yeah, and that's the reason why you have to protect and trademark your shit so nobody can take it from you.
And that's why Joseph's like
we are in the opportunity now where we can do that. Artists in the 50s, 60s, hell, even the 70s, they didn't have the privileges of owning their shit.
Right, that's like Michael Jackson, like Joseph trying to get Michael to do a tour. Said Michael's like, I'm not doing a tour. That's why he quit doing the tour. He was solo.
Yeah.
I would have done solo too.
We getting off topic. I want to actually get back on the main topic of the show, like when it comes to TV and stuff. But what do y'all think about that? Like, do y'all think Hollywood is just getting lazy?
Yes, they're getting lazy.
Especially
they don't make nothing new.
Well,
and
I know they get lazy because of all the remakes. Like they do so many remakes now, and I feel like, dude, some stuff just needs to be left alone because there have been like at least over 20 to 30 remakes in the last 4 years.
Yes.
They don't have no more original ideas.
I'm like, some things just need to be left alone. Like, first of all, I feel like with Scary Movie 6, and I heard the reviews.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, everybody was like, it wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good?
That's what I heard.
And
a lot of people ain't really too much talking about it, and a lot of folks said that it wasn't even that good.
And some said it was funny. Some said it was Gen Z said it was offended. They were offended. How you were offended? You never seen the movie?
My point, well, a lot of Gen Zers didn't.
When they tried to make that Aaliyah movie and had what's her name, Alexandria Shipp play her, I'm like, that girl is light skinned. Aaliyah was not light skinned.
No, she wasn't. And you know what? That Aaliyah movie should. You know what?
You ready to fight, bro? You ready to
You know what? Whitney Williams we still gotta run a fade because I'm still mad about that damn Aaliyah movie.
Hey,
I didn't even watch half of it. That joint's so trash, bro.
I love the singer Aaliyah.
She was messing with that snow, man. She messed with that snow. That's what she was doing.
Because she had to be up on that stuff.
The booger sugar.
Hey, I love the singer Aaliyah.
That rock star powder. That's what she was on.
Like when I saw the Aaliyah movie, like let Aaliyah rest in peace.
Yeah.
Well, TLC.
Because I was.
What about TLC?
We don't have to go for a round after that.
I will say this though, the TLC movie, I feel like they did pretty good with the casting because it kind of looked like them. Because they had Keke Palmer doing Chili, Lil Mama did Left Eye.
And Lil Mama played her. She played her wrong.
Yeah, she did.
She embodied Left Eye.
That DeBarge movie that was a trash movie too. The DeBarge movie, that was trash.
Oh yeah.
That
straight to Tubi.
Or how about All Eyes on?
And what they have went through, I'm like, I didn't even, because I didn't really too much. I grew up on their music and stuff like that, but I didn't know they was going through all that.
No, they're still fucked up right now. They're homeless right now. They're homeless.
I'm pretty sure.
They're homeless.
This movie that really got me crying at the end is All Eyes on Me, where the guy played Tupac.
You know what? I don't know how to be fake with the All Eyes on Me movie. I
still haven't seen that.
The only thing that they had spot on was the actor looked just like Tupac.
Yeah, and today's Tupac's birthday.
I like Straight Outta Compton a lot better than.
Man, that was my movie. That was my movie.
Ice Cube's son.
Ice Cube's son. Yeah, you beat me to it, King. I was gonna say, look, Ice Cube's son embodied him.
I was like, is that Ice Cube in the 80s? Damn, Ice Cube changed a lot.
And he looked just like his damn daddy.
And the guy who played Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, DJ Love.
But another thing I want to get on, I think, is a bold-faced damn lie. Like, Dr. Dre know damn well allegedly his ass ain't go up in the studio, sitting up there damn
And then talking
checking
about,
Suge
yes,
Knight.
bro. I knew exactly what you was finna say.
He know
Me
damn
and my
well
brother was
his ass
talking about
ain't
that,
go up
bro.
in there and check no damn Suge Knight.
Like, Dr.
Because
Dre. And you ain't had nobody around the witnesses. You just had to have a
It-
scene by yourself doing all that. Like, be for
and
real.
yeah, he
then
working
Snoop Dogg
hard.
came along.
Now I
Let's
don't know if
make
y'all saw. I don't know if y'all saw "Surviving" come through with Michelle because she told what
Oh
really
yeah,
happened.
she
Yes.
spent it all.
He spent it all on there, man.
And Dr.
But she
Dre
done
tried
innocent
to
her damn
silence
self. She
her,
done innocent.
but
Oh,
Lifetime was like, "No, sir, we finna let her tell her story. So
And-
fuck your cease and desist. We airing this movie anyway because she deserved to tell her story. Now, speaking of surviving Compton, I didn't know Dr. Dre had all them kids.
Yeah, he got
All I knew was the son that passed and the two younger ones that he had with his ex-wife. But I didn't know Dr. Dre had a lot of older kids.
And he had a brother that passed away too.
Yeah, he did. And they talked about that straight out of
Warren
Compton.
G's stepbrother. That's his stepbrother. Half brother,
Yeah,
whatever
but
he
I
is.
didn't know that he had a lot of older kids.
He only showed the one kid in Straight Outta Compton.
The
little girl.
And
yeah. But still, like I'm like, you know damn well you ain't go up in there checking no damn Suge Knight. Like, boy, stop lying. Allegedly.
Because you notice, hey, look, because you notice in Survivor Compton, they ain't have no encounter.
No.
And guess
None.
what? And guess what? Snoop Dogg gonna have a biopic coming out 2027. Somebody's gonna play as Snoop Dogg next year. His younger days till now.
Hold up. They doing a biopic on Snoop Dogg.
Yes, ma'am. Somebody's playing as him. And he's from we had a deep cover, ain't nothing but G thing till now.
And that's another thing. I'm tired of the biopics too. I'm so tired of the damn biopics. I'm like, every artist do not need every celeb do not need their story told.
Right? That's
especially if they're no longer here.
Like
I will say
that's true. DMX.
Now I will say I do enjoy biopics though, but a lot of artists don't need these
biopics. Bobby Brown was a
biopics.
real good one. I like the Bobby Brown one.
And I don't know, a lot of y'all are young, so I don't know if any of y'all, because it was a straight to Lifetime movie. Because I don't just talk about, black biopics. It was a lot of white biopics out here too that did see well. So I don't know if a lot of y'all are old enough to remember. Well, they was back in the 80s, with them coming out, the Coreys or whatever. And I watched their biopic. First of all, one half of Corey Haim is dead. Like, and I guess his best friend Corey, I know about the Corys. You know who I'm talking about.
I'm 40 right here. I'm 40 right here. I know about the Corys. I'm 40.
Yeah, he was in the Goonies and all of that shit. But I actually liked Corey Haim though. He was cute. But anyways, he was a good actor. But first of all, your friend is gone. He's no longer here. And I understand you want to tell his story, but it kind of seemed like he was more exploiting him in his memory than actually trying to tell his story. And then I remember that reality show that they had back in the day, and that was a mess. I'm like, first of all, if you was really his friend, and if you going and your friend going through it,
get shut down.
Why the fuck would you have him on a damn reality show?
Section.
Right.
And the whole establishment store right there.
And what the hell them boys went through?
Yeah, that job.
Like, it was a mess. I'm like, that's the reason why I couldn't have no kid in this industry. Because I'm sorry, if I had a kid up in this, my ass would be in jail.
Right.
That's the reason why, if you gonna have these kids up in this business, protect these babies. Because these motherfuckers out here are wolves.
Because I'll be asking what these parents be doing. Because why, like, bro,
even all their money.
Yes, and I'm like, this goes back to Aaliyah. Why was she with R. Kelly at her young ass age?
My point is that
exactly
when you was comfortable of her being 14 years old around a 27-year-old man at the damn time. Everything with R. Kelly was in plain sight. And folks
do
turned the
you
other
listen to
way
his music
just
still?
because he was R. Kelly.
Right.
Look, let me tell you who else they trying to get. They're trying to get Trey Songz too.
Oh, they've been trying to get your man. Let me tell you something. They've been trying to get Trey Songz ass for years.
Man, what?
That ain't nothing new. They've been trying to get his ass.
Like the neighbors know my name.
Neighbors know my name, my name, my name.
Him.
Hey, like that, I did a joke when someone talking
Because
about Ray J.
at this point, people ain't playing with folks in the industry no more. Like you get caught up in some shit, they coming for you.
Right. That's like Ray J was boxing. He had one wish, but he got knocked out.
Wait,
I'm crying. I'm dead.
You know Ray J?
Don't
Ray J Brady's little brother.
Ray J
He's
going through some shit right now. Like, why is you boxing?
You got a heart problem.
And he said,
yeah, like, don't you have a heart problem? Why is you boxing?
Yeah. And listen, man, I know what he's going through. I had a heart problem. I still have a heart problem issue.
Like,
why you
boxing? You don't want to end up like Triple H.
Why you boxing, man?
Hey, he said 2027 might be his
What's
last.
wrong with you?
Who he was boxing? King John.
I forgot who he was boxing, and then he got knocked out because he had one wish.
Brady brother need to sit down. He need to sit down. Brady brother needs to sit down. Okay.
Hey, OJ,
I bet Brandy somewhere shaking her damn head. She like, this
even Snoop Dogg. That's because
I done worked my ass off and I got to deal with him and his damn antics. I'm pretty sure damn Brandy, she tired.
No, they don't talk no more. They say they don't even talk no more. No, I think they're kind of reconnected now. I think.
Yeah, because
that's the first time they ain't talk no more.
They rekindled,
I'm
but
pretty sure
Brandy don't want nothing to do with
like
him.
Brandy, she just be somewhere shaking her head tired of her damn brother antics.
Yep, King John. I actually had to go look it up. Like,
the
mama too.
Yeah, and since we back on the reality TV, they will exploit you, and if you already have issues in your family, I feel like love, relationships, and family friendships should be left off TV.
Yeah,
if y'all got some unresolved issues and y'all got some shit that's going on, y'all need to handle that shit off camera.
Vivian and Will Smith had their arguments, and now now they're cool again.
Yeah, some things I just don't mix family with, and that is business. Because
speaking of that, I'm sorry, I had to talk on this. Like, I hate how they recasted Viv on Fresh Prince like that. Like, why they make this lady a light skinned woman in season 4? I'm like, that ain't like that shit either. That ain't Unfiltered.
Because I'm like, y'all couldn't get whatever issues y'all had, y'all couldn't get somebody else to read. And then not even just that, dark skin Aunt Viv was a college professor. She had she was dropping jewels, speaking some real shit. She was strong. She was proud. Like she was a very multifaceted character. And for them to basically drop her down to being a housewife when light skin and Viv, that's when I tuned out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, I couldn't watch after that, bro. It wasn't the same.
I couldn't watch after that. I only watched season 1 and 2.
She was in 3. She was in 3.
Yeah, season 3. I don't watch season 4. The other 3 seasons, I don't watch that shit because I'm like.
Did y'all ever watch Bel-Air? Like the actual Bel-Air? Like
no, I haven't watched it, but it's a lot dark. It is really dark.
It's way darker. Yes, I watched it. It's darker.
Like it is dark. I'm like, really honestly, do we really need a modern day Bel-Air? If y'all was gonna do a remake of Bel-Air, y'all should have did it how it was when we was growing up. Like, why do y'all have to turn it into a damn drama?
A drama series? Yeah, they went dark with that.
That's the reason cool. I thought it was alright.
I was tuned in. I was locked in.
Clips. They done sat up there and had damn Carlton on that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I knew you was gonna say that, bro.
Everybody Ashley was liking girls, and I'm like, wait, what the? This ain't the Bel-Air I grew up on.
She was bisexual. Right. She actually ended up with a dude. She was bisexual.
Yeah.
This say Hillary begging for that, like, Daddy, I need $300.
My point exactly. I turned I watched one episode and turned that shit right off. I'm like, we have enough.
Bro, they was dark Hillary out.
Yeah,
Will Smith at that show too.
We have enough dark shit on TV. Like, I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm like, can we have something more uplifting? But when
You
you
want some
have
more? You want
something
some more
more
Cosby
uplifting,
shows?
you
You want
have to find
about
it.
Cosby?
Huh?
Want some Bill Cosby's? Want the Cosby Show again? Type of drama? My wife and kids?
Like a balance. Because I'm
Nah,
like, do everything got to be so damn dark and violent?
Right. And like Bill Cosby talk about that one girl in the show.
Like, damn,
Like,
I'm tired. Don't get me wrong, I love me a good crime drama. I love me a good, good drug drama and all of that. But I'm tired of seeing them.
Well, it's how frequently they show them. That's the issue.
Yeah,
Like
they
when it's back
constantly
to back, because they
yeah.
was showing Empire and Power together. Like both of them drama
oh
series,
yeah,
and they was
I
competing
couldn't.
with each other. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they was
dang, bro.
literally competing with each other. I'm like, first of all, Power is on premium cable.
Yep.
Like, and it's a lot. Empire is on network TV, so that really wasn't much of a comparison.
It was boring.
Well, it was sort of kind of like you had, Lucius. Shit, he was a criminal too. Owning a record company. You had Ghost owning the nightclub. But I just feel like this with Ghost. All he wanted to do was go legit. I feel like the biggest damn enemies was Tasha and Tommy. Both of them had a crab in a barrel motherfucking mentality. I'm finna get up on Power because, like, honestly, I feel like Ghost deserved better. I'm like, they had more than enough money to go legit. They all could have ate off the nightclub. The problem was it was greed. And then Tasha, she felt like all she wanted to be was a mob wife, a trap queen, nothing more.
This
I
is
like
probably
Raising
gonna be
Canyon.
crazy,
I
but
like Raising Canyon. Yeah, Raising Canyon is really good.
I was gonna say
Raising Canaan is good, but I'm like they've been in 1991 for 5 seasons.
No, they ain't 94. I think they ain't 94 now. I think they moved up.
I'm still thinking it's 1991.
No, it's not
I'm
1991. It's 93, 94. I think it's 94 now.
It's in 1994 now?
I think so.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I'm like, this is literally the longest 1991. I'm like, it's been 1991 for 5 seasons.
All y'all watch Power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I haven't seen one episode of it.
Oh.
You know what? You know what's so crazy though? It's like 50 Cent doing the I ain't gonna say no names, doing his thing, like when 50 Cent did a Diddy thing. I was like, I watched it, try to see what it is. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it since. I'm like, dang, 50
Yeah,
Cent.
and then he actually about to have another show that's supposed to be premiering called Fightland or something like that. Another crime drama.
Oh Lord.
About I'm like, I understand it's a dark side and it's an underbelly to everything, but I'm like, everybody who have legit businesses got to be crooks.
Right.
I'm like, y'all literally. I'm like 50. Like, I'm here for you, making all these TV deals, black excellence. But I'm tired of seeing the same fucking formula from you.
Right. It's like Kendrick.
Like, can we have one where everybody, but then again, violence, sex, drama, and controversy sells. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Because none of us, and I'm guilty of this too, none of us will watch anything that is positive and uplifting because we think it's boring.
It's just
we think it's boring.
Like Pocket Biggie thing going on.
Yeah, but you put some violence and some drugs and some pimps and some hoes in the damn show. We all tuned in.
Right.
Bruh, you want to know a movie that disappointed the hell out of me because of real life events?
What?
Do y'all remember The Blind Side?
Oh,
bruh, when I tell you when they came out,
I was about to bring that movie up.
Bruh.
That movie was, and I was tired of the Great White T Hope movies too. I was tired of seeing them, but The Blind Side, I was offended by that damn movie because first of all, why did y'all make this man seem like he was like not there mentally?
hmm It was the fact that they tried to make the family seem like they was some saviors, bro. And they came out later in real life and said that family didn't want to help him for real.
No, they just wanted to exploit him and get some money up out of him.
Exactly.
Remember
I
the
was like,
movie
They
bro.
looked at
Radio?
him as a cash grab. They wasn't
Remember
trying to get no. And even Michael Orr himself said he didn't like that movie.
Yep.
remember Radio when Cuba Gooding Jr. was playing like he was delayed?
Yeah.
Man, I felt bad for Cuba Gooding Jr. for playing that. I was like,
Yeah, but it's some people like it's just some roles. If I was an actress, I'm sorry. It is some roles I am turning down. I don't give a fuck how much money you offering me. Because first of all, I'm not gonna sit up there and play no damn stereotype so y'all can typecast me. And then on top of that, I'm stuck playing this particular role.
right? Like,
And with a
it's
lot of
like,
these roles, that's how they gonna see you in real life too. Because a lot of these folks take these roles too serious.
Yeah.
like you don't
A
want to
lot
see
of them
me
get
like,
lost in these roles. Like the dude who Pew Pew Ricky and Boys in the Hood. He took that role way too seriously. He got lost in that role. And that was the cause of his demise. Heath Ledger is another example who literally got caught up in the Joker role and got lost in that. And that was the cause of his demise. Still, like, it's a lot of dark roles where a lot of actors said that they had to get therapy after that to snap out of that, especially when you are method acting. Because, fun fact, I've always been a theater kid. So I've always been fascinated with acting and the theater and stuff like that. So I've always been in movies and I've always been fascinated with that. And I was in the drama club in high school.
it's like my favorite movies made me laugh was Ride Along. Bro, that's like every
But
movie.
especially when you are a method actor, like you have to take on that role. You have to stay in that role. Especially when you go on method. Because method is more darker.
Yeah.
Like when you go method, you have to get into that character. And you have to actually, and there's some actors who stay in those characters.
It's like
Yep.
MJF.
And it's some
he stays a character too.
Oh yeah, all the time. And it's like you know the people that played Mike off Why Did I Get Married and Charles and Daryl Mad Black Woman. People be in real life still be hating them because of the roles they play. I'm like
Monique for a long time when she played the mama from Precious.
Yeah.
I hated her for a long time, but I had to forget. I'm like,
she didn't let us forget that she didn't get paid a lot for that role either.
No, she didn't let us. She been keeping her foot on damn Lee Daniels' neck, and allegedly Dame Dash some years ago came at Lee Daniels talking about some heat. You know what, Dame? At this point, Dame Dash, he just dude. Like, if you want to keep whatever little legacy you still got, you might just want to just go in obscurity.
Yeah, just
because at this point, it's just like he always sitting up there. He always talking about folks. Always want to like, dude, live your life. Constantly bringing Jay-Z up. I'm like, dude, you are literally, and I just hate seeing people that we grew up in our childhood seeing as legends.
Like
tarnish everything that they worked for because they can't seem to handle no longer being in the spotlight. We all have our time and we all will have our day where it's time for us to sit the hell down.
Let the next generation take over.
Torch to the new generation. I don't know why the fuck people can't seem to do that.
And that's in a lot of industries too, not just like movies. It's like in
it's
music.
in wrestling too, music, everything. And we definitely see it a lot in wrestling, especially in the E.
It's like WWE.
They can't seem to pass the torch to say they damn like they want to constantly bring back old acts. You know they old as hell. Why do you keep bringing them back?
And why they calling Cody the face of the company? I'm like, this nigga is 40, bruh.
Cody the face of what?
It's crazy.
Like Cody the face of the company. I'm like, when y'all could have gave that to somebody that was younger.
That nigga boring, bro. Cody boring as hell.
He is. You know what? Let me tell you something. Cody is like a one night stand that didn't happen. Boring.
Yeah, it's like
Damn.
it's crazy how Cody
That's how
Rhodes,
boring Cody Rhodes is.
and I agree.
Like
It's
he
like
just, I'm like, he is literally how the way his character is. I feel like he another one that getting sabotaged because how the way his character is, he is boring.
Wait,
Like,
who?
dude,
right,
like we tired of you. At least he ain't bringing up his daddy no more. At
right.
least he ain't doing that.
Nope.
Cody.
Yeah, I was breaking in 2022. Y'all say my dad was my
And
hero.
always crying too, bro. I'm like,
They're
why this nigga
always
crying every week?
crying.
About Cena's retirement, and like, let me get on Cena real quick. It's like
It's
Cena.
just crazy at this point. It's just like Cody Rhodes is boring.
Mhm,
Jay is always eating and drinking.
right.
We just seen John Cena on our TV more than we ever seen him on our retirement tour. He's just like, why is y'all keep bringing me here?
It's
Like,
like we see
leave me
Cena.
alone.
It's
And
like
it
we
ain't
see.
helping the views and the ratings. I'm like, what
It
you
is
back for?
not. It's not helping the views. It's not helping the ratings. Y'all got this. Y'all named this belt after him, called the John Cena Classic. Like,
What? Like what? It's like
I
you
bet he
got.
like, you know what? Leave me the hell alone. Why is y'all keep inviting? Y'all don't know. Y'all can't get no other legend.
And Cody,
Yeah,
and then
at this point,
The Rock told
everybody
Cody,
waiting for Triple H ass to get fired.
hey Barbie, remember 2024 when Cody beat Roman Reigns for the belt, and The Rock
Mhm.
said, "You and Roman Reigns, story is done. You and ours are getting started."
And it's crazy how everybody was like, "Oh, Paw H and Ung H," and now it's just
Triple
I'm
H.
like,
Triple H
hey,
problem is that he first off, this nigga always got a boss, bro. It's either Vince on his ass or TKO on his ass.
yeah.
He had his little freedom in NXT when he was having black and gold, but when he got to that main roster, he was in the big leagues and he couldn't swim.
man,
No,
Triple H is a
he
Pinocchio.
still
He
can't
lies.
swim.
Triple H is Pinocchio. He can't see. Well, he can't see.
Yeah,
That's
he
Shawn
still
Michaels.
can't swim. And the only reason why he pretty much in a position, we all know at this point, allegedly, a lot of these reality shows is fake anyway. Like, we pretty much aware of that at this point. And then now the regular, how the way we grew up, the regular form of TV is dying.
Right. That's
Oh yeah.
like
Like,
I used to watch
because
Power
now
Rangers.
you have streaming. Like,
Yep.
me personally, streaming has turned into the new cable.
It has.
Streaming is the new cable. Like, the only people that I know that has cable still is like Gen Xers. Like
And
like
even
older
then,
people. Shit, my mom and them still got cable.
yep. Even then, it's just like they still go like to a Fire Stick or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my brother come home. That man don't watch cable. That man watch like Casanat, Duke Dennis. Like he watch all of them. He don't watch no TV.
Yeah. But I feel like was actually, yeah, I'm tired of all of the commercials. Like, hell, even with WrestleMania this year, the Super Bowl didn't even have that many commercials. How the way WrestleMania did.
Look, TKO broke as fuck. Of course.
New reality show. And honestly, me personally, I feel like we turning into the new Hollywood because we can control our own narratives.
Yep.
We can
And that's
control
why
our own
they started to
narratives.
try to restrict us too on these lives. They try to filter out certain words. They're trying to control people because they know that people rather watch lives than any other form of content. You know what I mean?
Than any other form of content. So that's the reason why when it comes to some of these apps and that's why honestly, me personally, we need to kind of go back to building our own websites.
Yep.
Right. This
We need to start going back to the wwws because honestly, when it comes to, and you know what, how the way some of these apps were designed, where a lot of people rely on these apps to build their audience. And I appreciate these apps to give me the opportunity to be able to build an audience and possibly build a career out of this. But I do have other things to fall back on just in case this doesn't work out. But the reason why I say like TikTok is pretty much, and YouTube is turning into the new reality show, because you pretty much seeing a lot of people seeing the regular man and rather see the regular man and woman with a small audience and building an audience than seeing a whole bunch of edited, manufactured, overly dramatic, like, formulas.
They rather
And
see
that,
something authentic. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they want to see something authentic. And that's the reason why I want to drop jewels when it comes to entertainment, especially when it comes to some of these celebs. Like, the reason why a lot of them who have podcasts or who create YouTube channels and they fail because they are not relatable. The only way a celeb can actually flourish, because this space is not Hollywood.
It's not.
You can't have your PR
Right.
team and your whole team behind you. We don't have a PR team, a glam squad, and all that bullshit to control our damn narrative. This is us being us in real time.
And we ain't supposed to be playing a role. That's another thing
And
too.
we're not playing a role. We are being ourselves.
Yep.
And that's the reason why it is some public figures who have YouTube channels and podcasts, they don't flourish and they fail because they are not relatable. The only way you can build, like, here is all about connection. It's not all about recognition. That's the reason why a lot of them think, oh, I have over such and such million followers, they just gonna flock to me. No, it doesn't work like that if you're gonna cross over to social media from Hollywood.
Yeah, it's like
It doesn't work like that. You
Man,
have
honestly-
some of your fans that will follow you, but here is all about engagement.
Exactly. I don't care how many followers you got, because there's some folks with thousands of followers that don't get the viewership to even match that follower type. That's why I don't care if you got like 100K, 500K. Are you relatable? Are you putting
Yeah.
out consistent content? Do you like what you're doing? Because a lot of these people that got big followings are fake as fuck. I'm sorry to say it, but they are.
Yeah, and a lot
as
of them
fuck.
aren't consistent. A lot of them aren't relatable. You can tell some of their videos are controlled. I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, like you have Soldier Boy on here. He goes live sometimes. Yeah, Jeffree Star. I don't care about him.
Yeah, and Soldier Boy started and let me give Soldier Boy his roses, because a lot of people don't give Soldier Boy his roses, because quiet as it kept, if it really wasn't for Soldier Boy, motherfuckers wouldn't be getting no check from YouTube. Let's keep it real.
Look,
If it
So
wasn't
look.
for Soldier Boy and if it wasn't for the Beebs, nobody would be getting a check from YouTube.
Nope.
Hey, Barbie, you know Soulja Boy will come out and say, I'm the first rapper to have Barbie Monroe recognize me.
I'm the first. Look, people like I'm the first
I'm
rapper
just
to have
saying,
rap.
I just gotta give Soldier Boy his flowers, because
flowers.
nobody else is gonna do it. Because
Right.
quiet as it kept, I don't even think Soldier Boy knew that he was gonna start a fucking phenomenon.
Right?
Nah,
he
he
did a
didn't.
song, "Crank That," in 2007. I was 20 years old when that song came out.
I was a freshman in high school
And they
when that
say
song
now
came out.
and now he was saying, I'm the first rapper with doing a rapper university, like school wise. Like he's doing a rapper university now.
Yeah, because I feel like really with Soldier Boy, it's like folks don't give him his flowers, and I'm giving him his flowers.
You know what's
Hey,
crazy
yeah.
though? I used to live next to his dad. Like, no cap.
Even though he had his antics, but still, like, if it really wasn't for Soldier Boy, and if it wasn't for the Beebs,
Right.
Mhm.
it ain't nobody would be getting no money off of YouTube.
Hey, you know who I'm friends with?
Who?
Barbie, Black, and me. You know you know who I'm friends with? You know who Jabbar is, right?
Jabbar.
Jabbar, who did a song, "Man, I'm in a daze, walking around,
And
in
plus,
circles."
speaking on them, also,
Wow.
let's keep it real with a lot of the creators on YouTube before it was a check to get with them doing skits.
Mhm.
Like, let me tell you something when it comes to this social media shit. And that's the reason why I always stress when it comes to us, we got to start trademarking our shit. My shit is currently in the courts as we speak, getting trademarked. Because
Okay.
I feel like when it comes to this app and YouTube, they flourished off the backs of us.
Barbie, you
And
took
we
the
don't
words
get
out
the
my
credit.
mouth. Yes.
They flourished off the backs of us. We are the ones that keep this here thing, entertainment, going.
We're the
But we
blueprint.
don't get the credit. People use us I'm tired of people using our craft, using our ideas, stealing from us. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like,
But
when is it gonna end?
this
Is the
has been
reason
going
why.
on from the beginning of time. Like, even if it's like not even just social media, music, like black folks thrived in rock and roll, rhythm and blues, country. We dominated those categories of music. And now they want to put other people as the face of those categories. I don't give a fuck who Billy Ray Cyrus is. He did not start country music.
No,
Elvis
he did
Presley,
not.
he didn't start that category of music. I don't care, bro. Black folks
Shit, if
discovered.
anything, Elvis stole from Chuck Berry. Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it 100. Like, bro,
Let's keep it 100.
black folk has
Like, he
always
the
been the
one who
blueprint.
stole from damn Chuck Berry.
Yup. Black folks has all been the blueprint. And I hate how they love black content and black success, but don't like black people. How does that work?
They don't like us, but we good enough to exploit. We good enough to make money off of. We good enough to, just be happy to be here and you can take these crumbs. Like, no, motherfucker, you need to be happy you here. Because if it wasn't for the backs of us, your motherfucking ass wouldn't even have a career to speak of.
Yup.
Because you wouldn't have had shit to steal.
Yeah, just like
So, run tell that. Like,
I tell folks know their history.
I always, everybody like, why y'all always complaining? Y'all complain about everything. We got every right to motherfucking complain. You want to know why? We will stop complaining when y'all recognize what fucking privilege y'all got up in this country. We will stop complaining when we finally get our roses. We will stop complaining when people stop using us, making money off us, then want to turn their backs on us. That's when we will stop complaining. We will stop complaining when our black men is constantly being labeled thugs in this country. We will stop complaining when our black men don't have a fucking target on their back from the day that they are born. That's when we will stop fucking complaining. Until then, you gonna hear our motherfucking mouth until we get equal motherfucking rights. If you don't like it, kiss my black ass. How about that?
And reparations. I'm sorry, I have to say it because y'all gave every other group reparations, but y'all didn't give black folks their reparations. And they had the longest amount of slavery time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't try to like discard anybody else's ethnic group that got, enslaved back in the day, but black folks had the longest history of slavery. And we still ain't got our payback yet. We still ain't got nothing back yet from that. And then they want to complain, it was so long ago. Okay, well, you know what?
Right.
If you want to talk about something so long ago, forget 9/11. How about that? Let's really talk about it.
Yeah. And then another thing we will stop complaining about, we'll stop complaining when y'all stop poisoning our fucking neighborhoods and breaking up our damn homes.
Right.
And gentrifying shit.
And gentrifying them.
It's like UFC.
That's when we will stop complaining. But until then, y'all gonna hear our motherfucking mouth. Don't like it. Tough titty.
Like you said, Barbie, I'm gonna stop complaining if you have that guy talk about Michelle Obama looking like a man.
I saw that clip online.
And the crazy thing, the Obamas haven't been in the White House for years. Lord, I miss them so much. But like, they haven't been in the White House in years. And they still getting talked about. Yeah. But yet, you have this thug ass motherfucker in the White House throwing UFC fights on the White House lawn.
Yep.
When we got bigger stuff going on in this country.
I've been saying this since Trump's first term. This was a revenge tour for Donald Trump because a black man getting in office pissed off so many racist folks in this country. Donald Trump first term and this term is get back at people that voted that man in. That's why Trump is undoing all this bullshit right now because he wants to show everybody you don't just put a black man in office. Everything Obama did in that office.
That is exactly what he's trying to do. And you know what? I feel like he did not have any experience. And I'm not, we getting off, but we talking about some real stuff because we talked about the reality TV stuff. I like to talk about a mixture of stuff besides just one topic. So I feel like he is trying to do everything and he went rogue.
He did.
Right. He went rogue. And me personally, I felt like his first term, he shouldn't have ever had a chance to step not one foot in that White House due to the fact that he didn't have no political experience.
He didn't.
No.
But to the average uneducated American, quote unquote, by them, he's a successful businessman. So therefore, he deserves to run a country like a corporation. But my thing is, didn't this man go bankrupt 7 times? So what makes you think he's able to run a country?
At her, praising him. I'm like, why?
I know they had. She ain't got nothing else better to do. Like, ain't nobody buying her music no more. And then I guess, like, ain't nobody really checking for Nicki no more. So you already know she gonna be there because she ain't got shit else better to do.
And I think she forget who her core fan base is. Like, she has a lot of the LGBTQ plus community supporting her, black women supporting her, and she's advocating for a man that's against both of those communities. So how does that work?
Exactly. And you sitting up there advocating for a man that's against both of the communities. That is your core fan base. And you wonder why your fucking career ain't going. Your fucking career is down there with the submarines.
But then she's like, she the queen, and all the other female rappers are her sons, or whatever she said. I'm like, bruh.
But she ain't acting like it, because it seemed like hell, every time any other new female rapper sneeze, she got an issue with.
She beefing with him. Like, it's a beefing with him.
Like, she beefed with literally damn near everybody. But you know what? Let me tell you something.
Cardi B, who was who's that other girl?
He was into it with SZA last summer.
SZA.
Meg, talking about Meg's late mama.
Yep, Ice Spice too. She was into it, Ice Spice.
Yeah, she into it with everybody. And then not even just with the rap girls. Like, everybody was trying to damn tell her. Remy, fucking Mariah, Miley, Demi. We can go down the line.
I'm sorry, bro.
If we went down the line of everybody that Nicki has been into it with, we will be here all damn night.
Bro, I'm sorry, but after Sheether in 2017, Nicki was never the same. I'm sorry.
No, she wasn't.
Remy Ma bodied her ass that year. But my homeboy had that track. I'm like, who is this? You're like, Remy Ma dropped a diss track.
She is a prime example of people just cannot handle no longer being in the spotlight. So they get bitter.
Like, you don't see Lil Wayne.
They lose their minds. Like, that whole let's keep it real. That whole Young Money camp ain't been the same.
Yeah, money. Like, you don't see Lil Wayne that much.
No, you don't see him too much no more. Then you know how Nicki and Drake is. They one and the same.
Yeah, that's like, I was watching Young YMCMB TV. You don't see Lil Wayne in there. You see Young Thug, Rich Quan, rest in peace. You see Birdman. You see sometimes you see Nicki in there.
It seems like everybody in the Young Money camp is pretty much going through it.
Like, Soulja Boy was with Young Money. Bow Wow was part of it too.
Right. And I remember back in the day when Young Money was that label. Everybody wanted to be on there.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Everybody tried to be on. It was folks in class with a fake Young Money chain on.
Everybody tried to be on Young Money. But now, like, it's crazy how it fell from grace.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to be on Young Money.
Yeah, Twist, Soulja, Bow.
Yeah, and whatever happened to him? You had Gutta.
Gutta.
Gutta. He did that one song, and you ain't heard from him since.
Yep. Mac Main, J Biz, Tiger, Drizzy Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Chanel, and all them in it. But you
haven't heard anything from Chanel.
Tiger,
his career was pretty much buried.
The only song I heard songs called Brand New, him and Lil Wayne and YG. That's it.
People, like, let me tell you something. The only people from the Young Money camp that was actually eating was Birdman, Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. Them the only 4 that was actually eating from the Young Money camp. Consistently. But Gutta, they pretty much shelved him. Tiger, he had a few bops, but his career wasn't really.
He fell off hard.
He fell off hard.
I bet it.
He fell off hard. Then you had Chanel. I don't even think she came out with an album.
Nope.
Like, she did features and stuff like that, but that shows that a lot of these record labels, and especially a lot of these record labels, And it always, when it comes to like a lot of these record labels, they want to warehouse artists, but not trying to push them. I'm like, well, what's the fucking point of you signing them?
Just
Name
like
value.
Little Romeo, he hasn't done music since My
Yeah.
Baby and My
Like
Cinderella.
even with Rockefeller, for instance, they Rockefeller off, and a lot of these youngins, all they know is Rock Nation. But I'm like, we grew up in the time of Rockefeller.
Rockefeller.
I was
Yeah.
like I was saying, Soulja Boy was
And
lying.
you can't even find half of them.
Nope. It's like what I was saying. Soulja was like, some people say, "Oh, you fell off." Like, you haven't done music since Craig Dad Kiss Me Through the Phone. Like, he still does music.
Yeah, he still does music. Just because somebody don't have an active career, I'm pretty sure they still doing music and reality TV or podcast and all of that. Like, just because, and that's the problem. I just feel like we need to get up out of this whole worship of other human beings, because we all will have our moments. Like, even when it comes to wrestling, when we get our shits and giggles when it comes to seeing a wrestler about how old they are, but I'm like, they wasn't gonna stay young forever.
No, it's like when Roman Reigns come out, acknowledge me. Oh my God, I acknowledge you. I try for you. Like,
bro, them crowds be glazing that man. Them crowds be glazing him.
Yes,
big crowds be glazing Roman, glazing Cody
to the point to
Rhodes.
where it's borderline weird, and it's kind of giving cult, because it's like, ain't
I
no way
literally
hell
said
I'm
that,
gonna
yes,
put my
it's a
one
cult.
up in the air for another grown ass human being.
That's why
I'm not doing it.
That's why I rather watch AEW, because it's more fun, more experience, more real to see.
Like, I'm
WWE
gonna sit my happy ass down and I'm gonna enjoy the show.
I'm
Like,
saying,
I'm not gonna be doing Google forgot. Like, I ain't ever been. I have met a lot of people in my travels around, especially since I've been a dancer. You run into people, like you meet people, and when I have met people, I wasn't ever really a starstruck person. I'm like, I'm not gonna be one of them chicks that's ready to throw my, throw my monkey at a dude just because he's somebody I recognize. I might know of you, but I personally do not know you. I'm not
That
going up
behavior
on no
is just
tour
weird.
buses. I'm not going backstage with you. I'm not going to your hotel room, because if you was really that interested in me, you will ask me out on a date for coffee. Because like I've already discussed the parasocial relationships. I think that shit is weird. That shit is weird, because it's like, and I just feel like, especially when it comes to these wrestlers, like, but then again, I'm like, of course they're gonna be goomers. They literally grew up in an era where the women was objectified.
Yep. Bras and panties matches.
Yeah. The lingerie and all of that. But now they got to understand this is a whole new era. That's the reason why I feel like that Divas era should never come back. Because it might have looked cute and it might look glitz and glam and all of that, but we do not know. We do not know what them women went through behind the fucking scenes during the Divas era. And honestly, I feel like these modern day girls, they going through the same shit, but differently. They got to deal with, I'm pretty sure they have their problems in the company, but they also have to deal with these crazy ass fans. Have to get their own security, because TKO ain't finna do it
at all. They don't care.
They ain't got it, because they don't care. They don't give a damn about their talent. They look at their talent as being disposable. They don't look at them as human beings. But I feel like and that's the biggest mistake when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to some of these people that go into entertainment bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You got to understand, this is a business.
Yep.
They don't give a damn about you. When they sit up there and tell you like, oh, we like family, we this and we that, don't believe that shit. The only person you got to look out for is yourself. This is a business. This ain't family. You ain't playing a sandbox with these people.
Like these rappers.
And tonight, hit them likes. I'm trying to at least get to like at least 5 or 10K. I will have you guys actually I'm gonna get ready and call it a night. So Nasty Leroy, you will be the last person because they tripping. You will be the last person to speak. So last call for if anybody has anything to say on their mind about the topics that we talked about tonight. But Leroy, we will end with you. So finish what you have to say.
I was just saying that I've only had my encounter with one person, and she was stalking me, and they're telling people lies about me. And mainly me. I think Joey too, but like mainly me. To different people, and I think like once she found a person, I think I was doing this thing with me and Joey and his ex at the time was like, yo, it was like, yo, because of the Penelope Ford thing and all that kind of stuff. But then she actually went to Penelope Ford and was saying all these lies and shit. But to your point of like the stalking and the people coming outside, it's so weird because I haven't experienced that with anybody, or anybody that I know of, but like that shit is weird to me though. I can't even compute that. The dearest thing to me is you be when I tell people this, like, okay, right, and it's probably like the only one that I really rock with, and then Layla was, she gotten better, but that was a cool era, but like, I feel like we've gone past it, and I've always been like, don't you want
and it's
that
time
era?
for us to move forward to the future. Like I
move
feel
to
like
the
move into the future because I feel like honestly, and that is pretty much what society expects for us as women is to basically use our sexuality to bring people in. But at this point it's getting tiring. A lot of people don't want to see it.
But not only just that, Barbie, this is what I say about
And
this.
it's
Is when I said,
overly saturated.
and now it's definitely oversaturated. I also believe that like the women from Shimmer and TNA and like WWE and stuff like that, I feel like they sacrifice a lot for how they perceive that, like, not only just athletes and badass women, to like when some women want to bring that shit back, not even if you're not even from wrestling or you in wrestling or you like when you're a kid, or I like the Divas belt and I like all that. That's cool, but that's then. We need to get into the modern day of today. And when I went to my first Shimmer show, it made me look at wrestling differently. It's like not only
women were now women are taken seriously as athletes,
badass athletes and shit. And like I've always
because
looked at it.
like every company has done that, and at this point, a lot of people are tired of seeing it.
For sure,
When it comes to women, because I feel like that's the most cliche and generic marketing tool that they can do when it comes to us.
You already noticed, and this still happens now. I don't like how, like, I don't like even now in whatever company. Well, you know what, AEW has it too, because I can't even like circle them out at, but like every company that I know of, but it's more prevalent, I think, in WWE and TNA and other places. That it's more. I think it's a WWE thing. Now that I'm more looking at it, everybody in that company, they either tell you have three archetypes, right? You have the crazy girl, you have the I'm angry all the time, and then also for dudes too. But we just look on women. I'm angry. I'm dark. I'm extremely spicy and Latina. Like I said, I got an attitude. I'm from the hood, basically. Blah blah blah. Or I'm the super athlete. Yeah. I'm the super athlete black girl that lived in the suburbs type of energy that I've learned. Yeah. And the only time they do sexual stuff or is like playing their sexuality in a different way is in Japan, but Japan doesn't know way of like, I'm a sexy woman, but I also beat your ass. Like, it's the same thing with AEW. I think the only person that really plays on her sex appeal really like that. Other than Tony Storm is Sky Blue. But other than that, they have different archetypes and different characters and shit. And then WWE has the same old character and archetypes, which is, you know, you would think we'd change, but no, can't.
I've been said this a long time ago. I feel like they are sabotaging their own damn company because they can't seem to let shit go. They can't seem to evolve, and they can't seem to move on. They still want to be stuck in the same because they care more about money than creativity. And that is, I feel like that, and me, I'm saying this as a fan because I do want to eventually see WWE get better. But I'm coming to terms, I'm not willfully ignorant. I'm coming to terms that they won't.
Right.
Because they are more worried about money than they are actually trying to make the company better for the next generation. Because I'm like, our generation, we grown, we adults now, we see the company for what it is.
Right.
But who do this new generation have to look up to? Who do this new generation buying merch for? Who do this new generation have as a future star? They don't have one.
They had. I think the only one close to that, if I had a daughter, this is what I always tell people. If I had a daughter or my niece was in the wrestling, I think there's only a couple exceptions. To be honest, I would want my niece to like Bianca Belair. I would want my niece to like, or my daughter to like fucking you know, I would like my niece to like fucking Tony Storm or Athena or Willow. I definitely would like her to like Willow. That would be dope as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, there's exceptions out there, and but I feel like there's only a few. As much as it pains me to say it because I love women's wrestling. There's only a few, but there's only a few that keep that image going because most of them are willing to change for a check. Most of them are willing to change for a thing. And this is the thing. I think if I had a niece,
when it comes to some people, a check trumps morals. A check trumps anything because you gotta understand, especially if you was in a situation where you didn't have anything, what you gonna choose? Moral. Let me tell you something. Like, a lot of people, you put money over morals, but in some people mindsets, they like shit. Morals ain't finna put no food in my refrigerator.
Yeah, that's how they be.
Morals don't pay the light bill. Right. But if you willing to choose money over your morals, you will be willing to do any damn thing for money.
Nah, that's true. That's true. Like, because I've seen it. I've seen people literally.
People will be willing to do any damn thing for money. But you gotta understand, especially when it comes to some people that grew up in not the best, that been around not the best circumstances, they like shit. I'd rather sell my soul than go another day hungry.
Yeah, and it's a sad part because like,
and it's sad. Some people rather sell their soul because it's some people out here that's so much in poverty where they be willing to sell their soul. But you know what? People fail to realize the devil gives gifts too. And when you sell your soul, the devil is always going to come back to collect. And that's the most realest shit I can end this live with. Thank you guys for tuning in to Unfiltered and Undisputed Barbie Monroe Underground. I hope you guys had a great time with me. Tune in. Friday. I have to work Friday. I will do one Unfiltered and Undisputed on Thursday night. So tune in Thursday night at 8 p.m.
All right.
And you guys have a great rest of your night and stay undisputed.
All right.